I thought I was doing a nice thing, getting my mother a gift, a house key to our home.
Oh my God! It's a key to their home! Oh.
And did that without asking you.
Yes.
Oh, that is so sweet. It's like, you give me a key, and it's like, here, we love you, here's a key, but don't show up unless I tell you can show up.
So you expect me to
let me give you a calendar, and I can just mark off the days that you can show up. It's like, the what?
Yeah, so you're expecting me to give you... So he gave it to you key.
So why?
Without asking me to give it to you key.
So
All we're saying is it's not every weekend. That's all we're saying.
So why
if you're here, why do I need a key? I thought it was because you wanted me to have a key because you love us and you want us to enjoy your house too. But it's only when you want us to be here in a controlled situation.
If you don't need to, you can give key back. So if you didn't need
No, I'm not giving a key back.
Give me the damn key. Here, here's your key. I'm done with it.
It's a little bit.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
You are a horny little creature.
Maybe I can record without my baby screaming in the background. Oh, I've got such a headache. Welcome back to Rest Reality Recaps, where we cover all things 90 Day Fiancé, trash reality TV, and garbage human beings. Let's get into episode 10 of season 2 of The Last Resort. As we saw at the sweet party, everyone was telling Natalie about how Josh talks about her behind her back, which is not good. The only person who had anything positive to say, feedback-wise, regarding Natalie and Josh was Benny, and Natalie jumps on this as a good sign when, pathetic actually, 1 out of 4. Gino seems to think that he wouldn't come here for no reason, which is ignorant.
I don't think he would have came here for nothing.
He seems ignorant as to why Josh would be here, not the clout or the paycheck by any chance, am I right? Things are still tense with Jasmine and Gino. He is acting like nothing happened and he wanted her to lie to everyone that he did sleep with her because the boys have been peer pressuring him. Rob shows up low-key like he's expecting a murder scene and it's not too late to dip. Stacy finally shows up without sulky Florian, and all the girls support her for having to put up with a man baby such as him. The girls are all like, "You're such a happy person and you look dead inside. You're such a fantastic woman. You're a goddess and you shouldn't have to put up with that." And she's like, "Yeah, I really am. It's true."
After today, I feel like Florian and Stacy have deep problem because Florian doesn't respect anybody. I feel so bad because Stacy's so positive, so nice energy, and when it's Florian around, just bring her down. But I'm glad she coming tonight.
The girls decide to celebrate Stacy because she's awesome, and they cheers and they drink and they laugh and they encourage her, but you can see that she's just a little bit dead inside, thinking about Florian. Ariella shows up and she's still in a mood with Benny, who does seem to be trying to show her some friendly attention at the gathering, but because of when he flipped her off, she just ignores him and decides that they can have separate fun with separate people, which doesn't seem to happen because this party is just awkward as shit. Brandon decides to flash everybody.
I see your ass, Brandon, and your left ball, and your left ball.
Zooming in, it seems like you kind of can. I mean, ew. Brandon. So it was said on Statler's podcast that the producers really like to push the sex angle because they think it sells. And I believe that's true. But it's not true, because I don't think any of us want to see this crap. Aligning with that narrative, the first thing that happens when they ask Jasmine what she wants to do at the party, she says she wants to have sex. And Gino immediately says no and shuts that down. All the boys look completely shocked at his audacity.
No.
When all the girls ask why, he goes on the same rant that he always does.
I'll tell you what. because we fight every day. Plus, she doesn't
Yeah,
listen to me. Those are the two reasons
right.
why you're not
I'm the
easy.
problem.
Power, control, and punishment. That sucks, but we're so tired of hearing about
Let
it.
it
This
go.
morning we had a very bad argument just because I was trying to hug and kiss him with no intention whatsoever to have sex. And he told me that I lost him already.
No, you were trying to be intimate with me, and I wasn't ready yet.
You were trying to be intimate with me. It wasn't ready yet. How many times have we seen him just lay on his stomach like a lump and ignore her when she's trying to kiss him and be affectionate? Yes, that's intimacy. Whether it was going to lead to intercourse or not, I can't say.
But okay, with that dynamic in your life to satisfy your sexual needs.
Yep. Yep.
Guys, there's nothing I can say about this porn and punishment dynamic that I haven't already said. I'll just be repeating myself.
You cannot give it to me. Let me find it in someone else.
So because Jasmine is not satisfied with flicking her bean, she really wants to have an open marriage.
Damn, like, it's so twisted and not cool and not fair for her to ask for an open marriage. She might not get it, but that will mess with a dude's head.
Shut up, Rob. That would mess with a woman's head too if she wasn't okay with it. It doesn't matter the gender. But Gino is causing this situation. She's going to cheat.
How am I supposed to satisfy my sexual needs? I haven't had it in 9 months.
Yesterday.
So Gino admits to the boys later on in the episode that he's completely satisfied with popping a blue pill by himself, which is just insane to me.
The pill. Make the boys proud. You know, those pills, man, give me a great orgasm. I'll take them by myself if I have to. Take it by yourself?
But it was revealed that he was sending some inappropriate text messages behind his girlfriend's back in current times. Check out Moving Mad's video all about it. So I'm starting to think that his refusal to have anything to do with Jasmine and his apparent satisfaction might be coming from outside sources.
Did you see how he is?
Yeah, he's treating you like I totally relate. Then you
He's holding real Gino, Jess.
Yeah, he's withholding sex and affection.
Pushing you. It's punished. Thank you. Thank you.
Gino still refuses, and he makes a good point that if he wanted the same thing, Jasmine would flip out.
Absolutely not. She'd freaking blow up. But the fact that Jasmine won't let this go after I've told her repeatedly I'm not for this really worries
You
me.
should be worried. You're refusing to budge, you're refusing to compromise, you're not giving her very many options, and your lack of accountability is pissing me off. Rob makes a really good point here.
A very unique opportunity to be here with therapists and everything. You do what you can, bro.
I don't think Gino wants to fix it. I think he wants to have power and control over the situation.
Why did you leave him? Yeah, just let him stop. Don't trip over the relationship. Okay.
See, he told her that perhaps it's not going to work out between them, and she's saying that she still loves him when the girls ask why she's putting up with this. Yeah, so I'll just be repeating myself, really. They need to either cheat on each other or break up. Julia gets fed up and kicks everyone out of the room.
Okay, guys. Okay, everybody get out. Go home.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody.
You know, talk to Jasmine, please.
Drunken Brandon failed at playing therapist. He said he would happily do it again as long as he could wear his silk robe, but I think he forgot that he flashed his balls at everyone.
Therapist Brandon.
I can be a therapist as long as I still wear my silk robe.
Julia forgot that she made a promise.
Wait, what does this mean now? Is this you and me?
You can see the look on her face that she is not excited about this, and she had completely forgot, and she's like, damn it. A promise is a promise. So she takes him in the bedroom to give him a pity lay, and they climb into the bed. She tells him to shut the drapes. He's like, I can't believe this is actually happening. And she's like, you're gonna fall asleep. He's like, no, I'm not, baby.
I promise you this time.
We're actually going to?
If you're gonna fall asleep in a second.
I'm not gonna fall asleep.
So, Julia, did you have sex or not? No, he fell asleep. We start kissing, we start like, hey, and he just going to feel my legs and just go fall asleep.
Josh was at the party, he is not in his room, and now he's not answering the phone. I have no idea where he is.
Natalie's having a hard time figuring out how they're gonna work on their non-existent relationship if she can't even figure out where he is. And my god, she looks good in pastels. So back at the freaking room, we see Jasmine and Gino fighting over petty things like the bed now.
I'm taking the bed.
What do you mean you're taking the bed? You had the bed the last 3 nights.
Gino whines, you said I could have the bed every night. How chivalrous.
When we came here, you said I could have the bed every night and you were going to sleep on the couch.
I changed my mind. I don't share my bed with people who disrespect me.
Jasmine feels like Florian's been a bad influence on Gino, and now he's treating her worse because of him.
Develop with your brother Florian. You see the way he treats Stacy and all the other women. Now you want to be Florian too. Take the bed. Crying baby, go. Is the bed is yours. Go ahead.
So she gives him the bed, and like a gentleman, he goes straight to it.
Why doesn't she put her effort into making our relationship work? Or does she not care about our relationship? Does she not love me? It's not good. I can't keep going like this.
I can't keep going on like this. This narrative needs to stop. Either bang her or divorce her already. My God, man. So Josh shows up in a rental trying to impress everyone. What's really funny is Rob calls it out and says that it's a rental.
You just to come back in a nice car? Yeah, right. Mr. Mean. That car is probably as much as my house. Still costs so much money. It's the Lamborghini. It's a rental.
So Josh comes back in and the boys hype him up and he starts gaslighting the situation with Natalie and the therapist, putting the entire blame on her and exaggerating the blow up.
It was quite rough. She all of a sudden said that she wants a baby and she wants a family and she wants this and that. And I was like, well, honestly, I'm not putting a baby in anybody right now. And it literally, like, she was screaming at the therapist and... Screaming at her? Yes.
Don't clickbait, Josh. She was polite. She did not kick her out or scream.
I said I was, like, one blow up away from, like, getting out of here. And, like, we had that blow up. Who's bring you here? Well, you back. Yeah. You guys, man.
Yeah, no respect for Natalie. He's clearly here for the attention, paycheck, and the clout. Even Gino seems shocked.
Girl, you have to have sex with this girl.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 Hell no. 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 I refuse. No. No.
Take that pill, Gino. Take it by yourself.
Rob's face is my face right now, but Gino's way too excited about this.
Hey, that man said he'll take it by himself. Gino, I'm sorry what I'm saying to you, but you no feed her. I promise you, somebody going to feed.
The amount of disrespect Jasmine gives Florian, if only she knew how he was trying to help her behind the scenes.
Go ahead and partner up with your couples. We don't have partners. For the purposes of today, let's try to work this out.
So at the camping site, their coach Sarah Connor is trying to get them to team up to build their tents. Some of the girls are upset with their partners, so they don't want to team up. Natalie is ignoring Josh.
But, you know, I'll take this over her screaming at me.
Most men prefer the silent treatment over being yelled and screamed at. That's no unique revelation there. Natalie seems to feel like her and Jasmine share a bond because both their men don't want them. And while that brings them a sense of camaraderie, I'm suspicious that Gino would rather be with anyone else, probably Julia, than his own wife. Josh uses this as an opportunity to try to start over.
Hi, how are you? I'm Josh.
You guys will be camping out here overnight until tomorrow. Does anyone have...
Jasmine is literally acting like an 8-year-old girl, digging her heels in the ground and throwing a little brat fit. And I think she's taking all her frustration out on Florian.
Neighbors. I love you, Stacy. I get it. This person here is a bad influence.
This person have name?
Because she can't take it out on Gino, the person she actually wants to. It gets so bad between Jasmine and Florian with the bickering that the counselor has to legit remind them that they're grown adults.
You're all adults here? No, there are people that are adults but behave like little kids because their wife baby them. Part of the process of the tent building is I want to see how these couples work together. It also helps them to come together with a common goal so they can focus their energy on something positive. What should they do after?
Undo those orange ones. See these ones right here? Straighten these out.
Natalie fucking around ends up hurting herself.
What's that? Oh no! It worked me! Are you bleeding? Be careful because like if you pull it, it comes back and bites your cure.
Oh. You okay?
Yeah.
Is he bleeding?
No.
Okay.
That's a fact. I've actually hurt myself on those things before, too. It does hurt. So while Jasmine sits on her ass, Sarah Connor comes to give her shit.
I don't want to help. I mean, if I help, that's gonna cause like a problem, so... He thinks that he can handle everything himself, so.
Well, he couldn't peel vegetables with a knife, so I'm not too confident in his tent building skills. Sarah Connor reminds her that this is a two-person task and that he is unlikely to succeed on his own, and that if she does not assist, they will be exposed to the elements with no shelter.
Did you ever think we're gonna have a camp with scorpions, snakes, and Natalie?
Stacy's kind of just useless. She just stands there complaining at how Florian puts the tent together on his own, it seems. Good job, Stacy. You hold that pole. You go, girl.
It could be nice to share a tent together. It may be a little awkward because one second Biddy hates me and the other second he hates me, but he hates me a little bit less. So we'll see.
That's the most self-awareness and least delusional I have seen Yari as of yet.
Good job. Let me help you, Gino. Gino boy.
So because Gino's struggling to accomplish this on his own, Florian comes to help build the tent.
You know what's funny? I know. He came here to make friends and have fun, not to take care of them. I wasn't thinking that was funny. What I think is funny is who's helping you build your home right now. I'm not gonna sleep there if Florian does it.
Hypocrite Jasmine, proving that she is a spoiled little girl, insists that she won't sleep in the tent if Florian builds it. Then she disappears, making everyone worry. And guess where they find the bitch?
Jasmine disappeared.
Jasmine in the tent?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's like, oh.
Baby.
Oh, is she in there?
Gino high-key looking right at Julia's ass. Come on, buddy, I see you.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Okay, you guys, if we could all just gather around here in front of your tents. Looks like everyone's set up. This is amazing.
Sarah Connor throwing so much shade at Jasmine right now, but she kind of deserves it. That was douchey.
Bitch, please.
We're going to roll into our first therapy.
So now that their shelter is built, their first therapy session is going to be some hypnosis.
We're going to do some group hypnosis.
Gino's worried about being under hypnosis because he's afraid he's going to spill his deep, dark secrets.
To be hypnotized.
Why?
I have never been hypnotized. I'm scared to be hypnotized because what if I start talking about one of my deep, dark secrets or something?
Jasmine's face as she imagines what his search history consists of. Oh my god, it would probably be so disgusting and shameful, and he knows it.
The reason that we're doing this is to reconnect you with parts of your mind that you may not have connected with before. And hypnosis allows us to get to the core of what's really driving some of these behaviors that may be causing friction or discontentment.
Florian's face is my face at this entire segment. I guess it was supposed to make good TV, but I don't think it makes good therapy. I think it's BS. Apparently Natalie knows hypnosis and claims she's a witch, and Josh agrees.
I studied hypnosis.
She's a witch. Natalie's a witch.
Knew it. Knew it. You can tell by her eyes. You can tell by the eyes.
Liar! Liar!
Get back, witch!
Yes, I am. I can do
Josh looks freaked out, but genuinely intrigued as well. That's funny.
few things. I just do tarot. I could read certain things. I could see certain things. I see dreams.
I'm the exact same way. I try to keep it to a minimum and I don't play with it that much anymore. Things can get a little weird and spooky, and I'm trying to live a more Christian-like lifestyle, so I keep all that stuff kind of tucked away. And I don't indulge in crazy thoughts.
But I'm not like almighty or anything like that, and I'm totally normal and sane.
See, now it makes sense why he keeps coming back to her. I thought it was her boobs, but there ain't no cookie like witch cookie. Am I right?
She's just a witch.
So the coach starts the hypnosis process, and she tells them to imagine a scenario in which they let their partner down and they wish they could have done better. This scene reminds me of one of my school graduations where for the reception they had a hypnotist come and hypnotize a bunch of us on stage. And I remember in that process, that meditative countdown process, I really was trying, but something in the back of my head was telling me, even though I was enthusiastic and wanted it to work, it's probably not going to work. And it didn't work. So The few of us that it didn't work, we were ushered off the stage. But the people that it did work on, it was really weird. They all did different things. One guy danced around on stage like Michael Jackson doing the moon dance. But when they got off the stage, they remember that they had no choice. They had to do what they were told.
I definitely feel like Florian thinks this is like a little hocus pocus, hokey pokey.
Yeah,
but I got hypnotized, for sure. It's odd, I can't explain it. It's like a feeling I've never felt before.
So it seems like there are two kind of people that can get hypnotized. The people like Florian and the people like Stacy, who have a life-changing experience, and then people like me who don't buy it.
What I want to do at this time is just kind of go down the line and hear your feedback on what the moment was for you, how you would have liked to do it differently, and also if there's anything you'd like to say.
When they open up about their hypnosis moments, Brandon talks about the time that he gave away a key to their house to his mom for Christmas without consulting Julia.
And I thought I was doing a nice thing, getting my mother a gift, a house key to our home, and did that without asking you.
Julia says that this isn't a big deal to her now and plays it off, but if we remember at that time, she was absolutely mortified when it happened. You can see on her face how thrilled she is about this, just thinking how much is this fucking woman gonna show up at my house unannounced. And when she expressed her boundary about it, it caused a big fight with the parents. The mom was all upset that they were saying like, don't just show up whenever you want and don't just come every single weekend. It got so bad that the dad just ended up having to take over and chuck the key back at her. But Julia got what she wanted in the end, and that was great.
And because of that, of course, we had a fight about it. But yeah, to alter it, I should have come and talked to you about it first, and yeah. So.
That is not important. This is not.
Julia lets that go because she's got a huge bombshell to drop on Brandon.
This really hurt me.
No, I thought it did.
No, it's not a big deal at all because what I'm about to tell you is much, much worse than that.
It's yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Please don't walk away when I tell you. You remember when you come to visit my family in Russia and you always broke up?
Mm-hmm.
Because I meet my ex and deep points. We thinking to go back to each other.
So apparently when they were fighting, she saw her ex and they kissed. Kissing is cheating, Julia, even if it was a long time ago and you were fighting.
That's cheating.
So Brandon is super pissed, obviously, and this time I feel it is warranted.
Don't lie to me, bitch. I'm not cheating.
Thanks, Florian. Didn't you cheat on Stacy? Right. Yeah, you did. So why don't you just shut up? Brandon looks like he's ready to power up to Super Saiyan divorce mode.
You're too stubborn, Hussy!
Next week on this shit show.
That you remember hurting Jasmine?
Yeah.
Next time on 90 Days The Last Resort. Are you open to sharing it with us?
No.
I got it now.
Did you cheat on me? I'm not gonna tell you what to do, Natalie. But Josh, he doesn't look at you as a partner. This guy gives you like the leftovers.
Facts.
I'm just like too angry to want to like look at
You
you.
think Brandon's gonna
I
forgive
bet
her?
you saw his phone. Look, I found this.
Why are you always going through his phone, Sophie? So I wonder if that's worth actually caring about. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please consider liking the video and subscribing if you haven't already. And if you don't want to miss my uploads, hit the notification bell. Thank you so much. Take care and bye-bye.